Render, one of the OGs of the older crypto AI space. This crypto has gained very, very well over the past year or so. Probably going to continue to do so. It's certainly benefited from the ChatGPT boom. So I want to take a look at what this can hit in the next bull cycle. And that will depend on the continued boom of AI and also just what VCs are doing, because they're heavy into Render at the moment. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel here, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because I expected them to make me big, big money. And you can see what the prices of all of these were worth when I recorded and released my videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit. And that was around a year and a half on. And this would have been your profit if you'd put $100 into each one. And if you'd have done that for all of them, the 26 coins would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand in less than a year and a half, which is not bad. I did sell all of these. We had the market crash, and since then I've been buying up new cryptos. These are coins that I think, again, are going to make me very good money, and I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a crypto that I think can make the profits that I'm talking about, I jump onto the site, I tell my members what the coin is that I'm going to buy, what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my cash I'm putting in. Members can copy along exactly. What this means is they're going to make the exact same profit as me. And the big, big, big bonus there as well is they don't have to do any research. They don't have to spend thousands of hours diving into markets and trying to find new trends, or even just reading white papers. And if that sounds nice to you, something that you want to consider, pause the vid now, go to copymycrypto.com, there's a link in the description. On the site, you'll see the things I've said in the past and what ended up happening. Whether that was like the $20 course that I did about Phantom and why it would 100x. Phantom, by the way, did nearly 700x. So people that took that became millionaires, many of them. And when I find the next Phantom, I'm just going to jump onto the site, tell the members about it. I'm not going to release a course. So if you're interested in it, you can verify it all. It's all on the history of this channel. And maybe it's a service you want to try out. Right, Render. So I'll talk about the VCs in a sec. So Render's had really solid gains throughout this year. It was actually conceived in 2017. And it's knocking around a very strong market cap of 1.4 billion right now. So it's a GPU rendering network. It's built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. They aim to connect artists and studios in need of GPU compute power, with mining partners that are renting out their GPU capabilities. It was conceived in 2009. It launched in 2017. It was conceived by Otoy Inc. CEO Jules Urbach. Launched in 2017, Render held its first public token sale in October of that same year, followed by a private sale period that lasted 5 months from January of 2018 to May of 2018, where 117 million tokens were sold at 25 cents a piece. So even just off of that initial phase, anyone that got in on that did very, very well. During the private sale, early adopters were onboarded on the Render beta test, and the beta node operators and artists worked collaboratively with the team in building and testing the network. And that was up until its actual public launch of 2020. So Render, the Render token is used by artists on the network to exchange for the GPU power. Render utilizes a combination of manual and automatic proof of work systems, or in this case, proof of render, in order to verify all art has been successfully rendered prior to payment and dispersal, prior to the payment and the art release. They use the inherent security properties of the Ethereum blockchain. Proprietary assets are hashed upon upload and sent to nodes for rendering. All render payments are stored in escrow during rendering and are released to node operators upon manual verification, which I like that it's manual verification, not some AI crap, because you do want, it should be manually verified that the rendering has been successful, because automatic systems, while everyone talks about the positive of automatic systems, The downside is automatic systems miss a lot of stuff. So since render's been around, and obviously it merged in 2017, it's gained over 870% in the past year, and likely to see more gains because of the AI crypto boom. So its solid use case is that it helps artists access computing power for rendering generative AI artwork. So Render is an answer to the growing need for dependable GPU resources. They also offer a vibrant ecosystem to developers and artists so that they can develop AI-driven apps and digital asset management systems for the decentralized economy. They've opened up opportunities in Web 2 as well. It connects people looking for render jobs with people who have spare GPUs that can be used for them. Render rewards users with the Render tokens as compensation for the contributions. It's actually integrated with the newest Apple iPads through the Octane Render app. And Google and Microsoft provide Render with nodes, and HBO and other movie studios use the Render network for faster and cheaper 3D computing. That just shows the level of big boys that Render are continuously working with. And over the past year, like I said, you've seen staggering growth for these. They've also done the upgrade to Solana process now. So you can see how this works, but they've actually posted a few bits about this everywhere, including CoinMarketCap. So you can upgrade your Render tokens to Solana. So you connect your Ethereum and Solana wallets and select how much Render you'd like to transfer to the Solana network. Within this as well, as I've said, the Render network is starting to grow wider and wider. The people that are running the nodes are some of the biggest companies worldwide. They're working with some of the biggest entertainment providers worldwide as well. HBO is a massive one. They're also working with people like Beeple, the artist. They're working with Brendan Ike, who's the founder and CEO of Brave. J.J. Abrams as well. They're working with some big names across the board. And again, of course, this is set to grow because they're working with the people that are going to be the most influential in terms of the entertainment industry as well. As we start seeing the entertainment industry continue to grow, which it always will because people switch off with entertainment. That's why everyone gets home and just bangs Netflix on instead of reading a book or whatever. So as these networks grow, and HBO probably will be one of those that grow very well, Render will benefit from that because every time it does, Render gets a shout out, you're going to see the potential growth. If you're interested in looking up, and I recommend people look up all the individuals that are working with Render because some of them are just have incredible reputations, not just in crypto but in entertainment as well. I think I did this last time. I'm sure J.J. Abrams is heavily in some of the Star Wars stuff. Was it Star Wars or Star Trek? One of them. If I'm right, I don't know if was it him that did Buffy? I think it was him that did Buffy as well. Overall, look, the AI boom is going to continue. We've got a strong probability that we're going to see that AI will be one of the biggest trends going into this next year, especially every time ChatGPT does some sort of upgrade and it's a big talking point on TV, that crypto AI will become a big talking point too. Now, Render isn't going to experience any sort of market bounce. It's already on Binance, it's already on Coinbase, so there's no bounce coming. But overall, look, this already hit $8 in the last bull cycle, $8.76. New high for me is almost inevitable here. It's already about halfway to that now. I think Render is a solid sort of $20 coin. I don't see why this wouldn't be a I put it at 7.4 billion. I don't think that's outlandish or insane. I think that's probably quite reasonable. And to be honest, with Render, they've got the chance for a Celeb Bounce. The Celeb Bounces are things we've seen in the past, whether it was the Bored Apes or CryptoPunks or Hell, even Ethereum Max, when Kardashian started tweeting out about it, or Instagramming, or whatever the hell she did. So the Celeb Bounce is a very, very real thing. And if they are spoken about by some of the production teams that are using them, whether that's HBO or Bad Robot from J.J. Abrams' side, they'll experience a big bounce. And I think $20 is a fair target, but if they do have key entertainment backers that are speaking about it publicly or buying it, this could be like, it would not shock me to see this hit something like $50 to $100, but that would be very much dependent on a celeb bounce. Without that, I don't think we get there. But $20 seems reasonable, because one growth sector within crypto as well is going to be, it's not just AI, it's going to be the networks that are growing. So you look at Helium and how that's doing. These networks that are supplying effectively utilities, whether you want to talk about it as a Wi-Fi or GPU, they're going to grow. And Render's already really well positioned, probably the strongest in the space right now in terms of market cap. So one to keep an eye on. Probably a very safe investment, obviously not financial advice. But let me know what you guys think about that. Could you see a celeb bounce where it hits $100? And guys, if you want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the exact same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can. If you head over to copymycrypto.com, that's the site I run where I share with my members every coin that I own. Anytime I buy a crypto, I let my members know what crypto I'm buying, what profits it can have, and what percentage of my cash I'm putting in. The members can copy along exactly, and they'll make the exact same profit. When I sell a crypto, I also do the same thing. I'll tell my members what crypto I'm selling, that I'm holding, what percentage I'm selling, as well as what I'm doing with my profits, whether it's buying a house, buying gold, or whatever, or if it's just reinvesting it. But again, it means the members can copy along. They also don't have to do any work. Like, they don't have to read white papers. They don't have to learn about, chart formations. They don't have to look at emerging trends. They don't have to dive into the market for thousands of hours a month, because myself, my team do that. So if that sounds good to you, just go to the site, see what it's all about, see what I've said in the past, see what happened, see what the members have earned. It's all public record. And if you like what you see and it's something you want to try out, then I'll see you there. Otherwise, have a good day, guys, and I'll see you all soon.